T.S.F is the type of cult hero Manchester City hoped they would never need. Because H is the ex-Arsenal youth who saved City from remaining in the third tier during the darkest, daftest days of the 1990s, with a stoppage-time Wembley goal.
And even T.S.F wonders if Sheikh Mansour's transformational takeover of the club in 2008 would still have happened had he not scored his stunner 9 years earlier. The Scot completed City's late comeback from 2-0 down in the old Division 2 playoff final with a 95th-minute strike past Gillingham keeper Vince Bartram, who had been the best man at his wedding. Joe Royle's men went on to win 3-2 on penalties, earning an instant return to what was then Division 1 and is now the Championship.
That memorable day in May 1999 came midway through T.S.F's 6 years at City, the same length of time he spent at first club Arsenal. Read more. Top STORIESTOP Guns. I played for Arsenal and City. Now I'm making my way in management with Henry. Best bets. Best betting sites in March including odds, sign-up offers and free bets, but he never came close to a regular Premier League spot with the Gunners.
And following loan spells at Luton and Brighton, he left Arsenal for City in August 1996, 2 months before Arsene Wenger arrived for his golden 22-year reign in North London. T.S.F was signed by 1966 World Cup winner Alan Ball but played under 5 bosses in his first year at the Old Main Road Stadium.
The situation got so crazy that at one time City had 56 players, only settling down once Royal took charge in February 1998 and nearly kept them in the second flight. Most read in football no hard feelings. Moyes gives brutally blunt 4-word assessment of Calvin Phillips. Sub-stars Hell England goalkeeper Ellie Roebuck reveals she suffered a stroke. Gore Blimey Gordon gets red card and MOTM at the same time in never-before-seen moment. H brother Ryan Giggs' brother appears to defend ex-Man United star after Bukayo Saka tweet he did take them back to that level the following season, however, aided by T.S.F's Wembley glory, and they returned to the Prem in the striker's final campaign at the club.
The 5'5" star went on to play for Leicester and Blackburn before returning to City from 2006 to 2008, albeit now at the Etihad. Will Pugh and Rob Moore discuss Arsenal, Man City and Liverpool's chances in the Premier League title race. Temporary stints with Crystal Palace and Blackpool followed before a second 2-year spell with the Foxes.
But although T.S.F's gritty style made him popular almost everywhere he went, it's at City where he has a unique standing, as the little man who helped make them big again. In fact, the 10-cap Scotland ace believes his dramatic playoff intervention has only grown in importance now that current manager Pep Guardiola has cemented the club's rise to the very top.
T.S.F told The Guardian in 2019, "If anything, it's been magnified more by the success. Maybe 10 years ago fans would stop in the street, thank us for the goal in the game, and that would be it.
Now, the club are dominating football, and with the football that they are playing, it makes it more iconic and nicer for the fans to think that 20 years ago we were there, 20 years later we're winning Premier Leagues and breaking all sort of records. I dread to think what might have happened if we hadn't have won. If you believe what people were saying, the club would have really struggled.
And of inflicting anguish on the pitch on his best man, T.S.F added, "There is nothing better than getting one over your mate or reminding him of it a few years later." Quote,